All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught me this truth. Salutations to the elect out there scattered wherever you may be. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai bless you and your household, and may you continue to endure. All right. Shalom to you, Aki. I'm on the highways and byways, week in and week out. Present to your bodies as a living sacrifice in these last days. May Yahweh Shem Yashai bless you and your household as well, and may you continue to endure. All right. Hey, it is your brother, the Bakia, coming to you again with another lesson. All right. And I pray that you're edified. All right. The Bakia with the Sons of Yasharallah, Colorado Springs Camp, GMS. All right. GMS, Sons of Yasharallah, Colorado Springs. All right, currently laboring with them brothers, not up there in the flesh, but in the spirit. All right, you know, it is your brother Debakia. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Hey, look at the time, 4:14. All praises to the Most High. All right, then 144 for that. Call like how about you gonna try for that? Nonetheless, we're gonna get to it. All right, mostly. We're going to go into the book of Numbers, chapter 22, and then we're going to try to get a good portion of chapter 23. All right, going into kind of the wars of Israel that happened, because the book of Numbers is actually all about war. It's a good book to get into, especially regarding our history. All right, Numbers was written by the prophet Moses. All right, so this is the verse right here that I wanted to start off with. Okay. Numbers chapter 22 and verse, let's see, verse 4 in the NLT. It says right here, so Balak, son of Moab, Balak, son of Moab, excuse me. So Balak, king of Moab, all right, sent messengers to call Balaam, son of Beor, who was living in his native land of Pethor. All right. Okay. So right here, so Balak was the king of Moab, y'all. Salaki, I'm losing train of thought. We know today through prophecy that the Moabites are the so-called Chinese people, so-called Chinese man, woman, and child. Okay, they're the Moabites of today's time. All right, and they're going into slavery because they also oppressed the children of Israel. Continuing on. And there is, let me see. Sent messengers to call Balaam, son of Beor, who was living in his native land of So Balak, king of Moab, sent messengers to call Balaam, son of Beor, who was living in his native land of Pethor, near the Euphrates River. All right, his message said, look, a vast horde of people has arrived from Egypt. They cover the face of the earth. They are threatening me. All right, this is for context. Okay? So basically, Balak, right, called on Balaam because the Most High was dealing with him at this time to give him visions and prophecies about the future regarding the children of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. And his king at that time, which was, Balak, he had his enemies. He knows that the children of Israel are his enemies, okay? He regards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as his enemies, all right? Because we were the Israelites. But anyway, continuing on. Look, a vast horde of people has arrived from Egypt. They cover the face of the earth and are threatening me. Please come and curse these people for me because they are too powerful for me, all right? The Israelites are too powerful for you heathens, okay? There's nothing that you can do to stop this awakening, all right? This is by with divine intervention, okay? that this is happening right here in our generation, where you have thousands upon thousands of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans waking up to their true heritage of being the children of Israel. All right? That's just what it is. And we're too powerful. This awakening is way too powerful for any of these heathens. Starting off with you Edomites. This is way too powerful. All right? And you Moabites. Because all you nations besides the children of Israel are going into harsh captivity. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then perhaps I will be able to conquer them and drive them from the land. I know that blessings fall on any people you bless, and curses fall on any people you curse. All right? Nonetheless, that also applies to the children of Israel as well. All right? Especially the elect. Okay? Yahweh Shai, you know, he takes heed and he's listening to the prayers of the elect. We have to keep that in mind as well. All right? Let me see. So now we have context. The king of Moab back then, okay, Balak, wanted to put curses on the children of Israel via our power, our creator, Yahweh. All right, he went through Balaam, okay, who was the prophet back, or the messenger, if you will, regarding what was going to happen to that king. Here we are. This is context of, or this is the focal point of this lesson right here. Let's see how many verses we can get, because you know, I'm currently on my lunch, and we're gonna make it do what it do. Numbers 23 and verse 1. This is in the NLT as well, the New Living Translation. It reads, Balaam blesses Israel. Verse 1. Balaam said to King Balak, build me 7 altars here, and prepare 7 young bulls and 7 rams for me to sacrifice. Okay, now we are getting into the good part of the story, honestly. Verse 2. Balak followed his instructions, and the 2 of them sacrificed a young bull and a ram on each altar. All right. Then Balaam said to Balak, stand here by your burnt offerings, and I will go to see if the Lord Yahweh will respond to me. All right, we now know, and we know this now, we know through the Spirit, and just by studying, that whenever you see capital L-O-R-D in the Bible, it is a transliteration of the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh. Okay, so I said that to say this. Clearly, Yahweh gave Balaam his name, because how would he even know that? So obviously the Spirit was on him. Then I will tell you whatever he reveals to me. All right. So Balaam went alone to the top of the bare hill, and power met him there. All right. Numbers 23. Balaam said to him, I have prepared 7 altars and have sacrificed a young bull and a ram on each altar. Verse 5. The Lord gave Balaam a message for King Balak. All right, the Lord Yahweh gave Balaam a message for King Balak. Okay, so the Lord gave him a message. Right here. Then he said, go back to Balak and give him my message. Watch this. Numbers 23 and verse 6. So Balaam returned and found the king standing beside his burnt offerings with all the officials of Moab. All right, so the officials of Moab are so-called Chinese people, so-called Chinese men at that time. You know, they had war against the children of Israel. They don't, nonetheless, let's go ahead and be honest. Let's keep it 100, right? They don't even like, look, you so-called Chinese people don't like so-called Negroes, so-called black people. You don't. You don't like so-called Latinos or Native Americans. You judge them, all right? You think evil thoughts towards them, and you just ultimately despise them. But, hey, we know the truth now, and we despise you, you damn heathens, all right? You're going into slavery, and there is nothing that you can do to stop this truth. All right? Yahweh Shah has woken up his certain few, his chosen few, if you will. And nonetheless, we're putting curses on y'all the same way y'all's putting curses on us. All right? Vice versa, if you will. This was the message Balaam delivered. All right. Balak summoned me to come from Aram. This is what Yahweh is saying to Balak. The king of Moab brought me from the eastern hills. Come, he said, curse Jacob for me. Come and announce Israel's doom. This is what you damn heathens and you Edomites still say to this day. You want Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, to curse Jacob. All right. And you want him to put us out ultimately. But we're scattered all over the earth, and the elect is all on all four corners of the earth. And nonetheless, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai, right? They woke up who they wanted to wake up. Period, point blank. As far as 2/3, they're the cursed ones. Right there again. Come, he said, curse Jacob for me. Come and announce Israel's doom. Numbers 23 and verse 8. But how can I curse those whom Yahweh has not cursed? Ooh, that's a cut. All right, the children of Israel, yes, we're underneath the curses, but we're not cursed, if that makes sense. Right? Hey, if we're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, those curses slowly but surely start to come off of us. And the curses I'm referring to are in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 15 through 68. All right? We've got to keep the Shabbat just to the best of our ability, and etc. But nonetheless, hey, the children of Israel are not cursed, especially the elect in these last days. In fact, you know, I pray to be a part of that chosen number. Okay? That's what it's all about, is enduring to the very end. And keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability and taking heed to ourselves. Right? But how can I curse those whom power has not cursed? Right? Now we know that. How can I condemn those who the Lord Yahweh has not condemned? Ooh. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 9. I see them from the cliff tops. I watch them from the hills. I see a people who live by themselves, set apart from other nations. Who can count Jacob's descendants as numerous as dust? All right. You can't put a number on all the children of Israel, on all the Israelites out here on earth, because we're scattered, and that was strategic. That was strategically placed. It's difficult. You can't. It's just. I don't need to go into detail about that. It's just impossible. You heathens are pissed because, like they like to say, we're the minority. No, you're the minority. We're the majority. The children of Israel is all over the damn earth. And this earth isn't damn. Well, technically under Esau, Edom, it's damn. But you get the gist. All right, verse 10 again. Who can count Jacob's descendants as numerous as dust? Who can count even a fourth of Israel's people? Let me die like the righteous, right? Let my life end like theirs, which clearly proves that the only righteous people on earth are the children of Israel, beginning with the elect. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 11. Then King Balak demanded of Balaam, what have you done to me? I brought you to curse my enemies. Instead, you have blessed them. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 12. But Balaam replied, I will speak only the message that the Lord Yahweh puts in my mouth. Cut. Hey, that's exactly how we move, beginning with the elders and apostles of great millstone and the bishops on down. We only speak with Yahweh Shai is placed in our mouth. We don't come up with this stuff out of thin air. It's the spirit that happens. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 13. We're getting through this book. All praise to the Most High. All right, right here. Balaam's second message. This is the second message to King Balak, the Moabite. All right, so-called Chinese nigga. Verse 13. Then King Balak told him, come with me to another place. There you will see another part of the nation of Israel, but not all of them. Curse at least that many. This nigga's pissed, right? This so-called king. He's a damn heathen, not no damn king. So Balak took Balaam to the plateau of Zophim of Pesach Peak. He built seven altars there and offered a young bull and a ram on each altar. Then Balaam said to the king, "Stand here by your burnt offerings while I go over there to meet the Lord Yahweh." Continuing on. And the Lord Yahweh met Balaam and gave him a message. Then he said, "Go back to Balak and give him my message." So Balaam returned and found the king standing beside his burnt offerings with all the officials of Moab, right? The Moabites, right? He was with all his top officials, so-called Chinese army officials, if you will. What did the Lord Yahweh say? See, Balak asked eagerly. So he's like, what did he say? What did the Lord Yahweh say? Verse 18. This was the message Balaam delivered. Rise up, Balak, and listen. Hear me, son of Zippor. Yahweh is not a man, so he does not lie. All right. He is not a human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried it through? Call Yahweh Shai for carrying the promise of delivering this message back to the descendants of Abraham. Number 23 and verse 20. Listen, I received the command and I cannot reverse it. Verse 21. All right. No misfortune is in his plan for Jacob. All right. Nothing. No more mishaps and just captivity for the children of Israel, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're going into power, beginning with Yahweh Shai, the angels, and the elect, right? The 1/3 as well, etc. All right, that's fortune. We're not gonna have misfortune anymore. The heathen, Edomites, Esau, Edom won't rule over us, talk to us crazy any type of way without facing the consequences. They're gonna be in them fields and they're going into slavery. Thus saith Yahweh Shai. No misfortune is in his plan for Jacob. All right. No trouble is in store for Israel. The elect, beginning with the elect. That's what Spirit keeps having me say. Because 2/3, hey, there's trouble for you fucking 2/3. For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there who don't want to repent, who want to just be niggas and just do nigga shit, stick to Latin culture, right? Native American culture, that's off. You want to come back to your heritage. Yes, Jacob's trouble is coming to your ass. No trouble is in store for Israel, for the Lord Yahweh. Their power is with them. Right? And mind you, this is a heathen saying this. Balak was a heathen and Balaam were both heathens. Continuing on, he has been proclaimed their king. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 22. Yahweh brought them out of Egypt. For them, he is as strong as a wild ox. This is a beautiful verse. One of my favorite verses in the Bible. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 23. No curse can touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel. You heathens can't put curses on the children of Jacob, and you goddamn Edomites can't do nothing against the children of Israel, beginning with the elect. This is only for this. All this right here applies to the elect, regardless. For now it will be said of Jacob, what wonders has Yahweh done for Israel? These people rise up like lioness, like a majestic lion rousing itself. They refuse to rest until they have feasted on prey, drinking the blood of the slaughtered. So you Edomites, you heathens, all you damn nations, you Hamites, you Moabites, you Elamites, you Ammonites, you're all going into slavery. Thus saith Yahweh Shai. And he gave this vision to goddamn heathen. And he's brought this vision back to his prophets, the men set up on earth as his mouthpiece. Final verse before I go back in. Actually, let's see if I can probably get through this. Numbers chapter 23 and verse 25. Then Balak said to Balaam, fine, but if you won't curse them, at least don't bless them. He was pissed. But Balaam replied to Balak, didn't I tell you that I can only do what the Lord Yahweh tells me? Call Yahweh Shai. Numbers chapter 23. Balaam's third message. Actually, we'll stop right there. Because, I gotta head up inside. Nonetheless, hey, you get the point of this lesson. This awakening is happening by Yahweh Shai's will. All right? And there's all type of prophecies popping off, prophecies popping like popcorn. And there's nothing that you damn heathens or you Edomites can do. Vocab Malone, Hocab Malone, you can't do shit about this. Brother, Sister Polite, you can't do shit about this. Sister Nature, or Nature Sister, because he's not no boy. That nigga's a fucking bug out. That's why he's locked up. Right? You so-called God is a woman niggas. You can't do shit about this awakening. None of you niggas, none of you heathens can't do anything about this awakening. Call like how about you, Mashar, for waking up your elect. Baba Kasha, Shalak Rayam, Rayam, send curses to my enemies and to our enemies. I'm gonna close this lesson by saying, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, Shalawam, Shalawam.